So the door back opens. Very inviting. Huh. Hello and welcome everyone to Let's Play Tomb Raider 4 The Last Revelations. On this 115 speaking. Finally, after some endless frustration, we are inside the Great Pyramid as promised. So this is sort of the penultimate level, and a very important point to raise here is that you must currently have the western, northern, southern and eastern shaft key in your possession. If you're missing the eastern one, you can always retrace your steps back into Khufu's Queen's pyramids, access the second pyramid, retrieve it and come back. That ideally should not be a problem. However, even if you do end up retracing your steps, I would advise you to do it a bit later on in the level because, well, an enemy is going to appear here, and if you kill him, he will drop something, but he's not going to appear straight away. For that, we need to trigger a certain mechanism. So, first things first, let me actually equip flash grenades. I believe there are 3 opportunities where I could really do with some flash, and I'm gonna enjoy them to the fullest, okay? Simply because they're not particularly useful, but are still fun to use. I just really want to do that. So, fire off. You don't need to wait for Lara to aim. Okie dokie. So there they are, both of them blinded, especially this red and black one. And now let's just take care of the blue assassin. He was blinded longer, see, he was much closer to the grenade, and that's why. Now he should drop Uzi clips, perfect that they are. And you can pretty much continue down the level. You will see iron bars holding your way into the Temple of Horus, right? In order to open it, we'll actually need to go to the basically top of the pyramid, the very pinnacle, and activate 4 beams of light, opening up a path to the Statue of Horus, where we will place the Armor of Horus along with the, well, what it's all about. We'll release Seth in the first place, the Amulet of Horus. Okay, so one more assassin behind the corner over here. Let's be careful. Get rid of him. And now let's see how good Lara is at prioritizing her target. So take care of the bat, please. No, Lara. The bat. Oh my goodness, you know what? Okay. Okay, fine. Sure. I think the last time we fought with one of these guys was with the grenades, so let's do that here as well. See how much luck you have blowing them. And the bat was blown off by the grenade. See the small triangle as a piece of wing? Okay, that is hilarious. I have not seen this before. That is great. Totally worth it. Okay. Brought down another one, yeah. So you can go back up here later on, just want to get rid of the bat now rather than later. We need to open up the path over here. Unfortunately, unlike inside Menkaure's pyramid, there is no star we could just shoot with our crossbow and be done with it, right? However, in a very similar layoutish kind of way, there is another hollow altar we will be, well, not jumping into this time, but interacting with for a particular reason. Now, let's shotgun a couple of dogs away. And there should be a third one around the corner here, behind the altar. Where are you, boy? Oh, okay. You confuse me. But now you're dead, so I don't care. Okay, cool. So, another bird symbol, right? Kind of like the entrance into the Khufu's Queen's pyramids where we had to push the block. This time around, a beam of moonlight will actually shatter it with a majestic blast and destroy this hollow altar even further. Now, we have a torch. There is only one flame here. The rest of them are not on. You know what that means, right? Surely you do. Yeah, just light up all the torches. And one of the entrances on the side, the left one actually, will open up, not this right one. So let's make sure the final torch we do is on the left side. And again, the real-sized holy scriptures that we have in our inventory. Actually, we can sort of do direct comparison right now. I'll be using them in the next level. So this is our last chance. Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh my god. I don't know if that's cool or lame. I'm somewhere in between. Or actually, better put, it's a bit of both. Yeah, there we go. Physics-defying spectacle. Lara, pick up the shells. Thank you very much. We do not need the torch anymore. Actually, I don't think we would even be able to pick it up now that it's stuck in the wall. So that's why I was so careful with picking up the torch in Mastabas later on, after we cleared the room. Anyway, up to the top we go. But first, more dogs, of course. Because 3 isn't enough, there will be another 3 over here. However, they do a good job chasing us from the other side, so... wait, which one do we choose? Okay, you're closer. There we go, none of them even scratched us. Very good. At the very top, we will learn why we are collecting the shaft keys. And the cool thing about those sliding blocks as a trap is that if they touch you, they do not result in insta-kill, right? It's just if they manage to squish you against the opposite wall. And there we go, this is what it's all about. Okay, think of this as the very pinnacle of the Great Pyramid of Giza, right? At the very tip, you will have 4 shafts of Moonlight entering, provided you open them first, and this is why we've been collecting the shaft keys. When the Moonlight is strong enough, it will actually shatter this star over here. I like this, conceptually. I don't like the journey that led to this point, but I like this idea. What kind of sucks again is the fact that you don't need to closely study these to find the magic symbol in your inventory, because the inventory just does that for you. It's lame. Yeah. Please let us choose our own. Well, anyway, western shaft key as we are facing the west, right? Then the same thing will go for the eastern one, and this is a particularly strong Moonlight. Okay. Perfect. It's getting stronger. Now, the funny thing is that we have the southern one when facing north as well as the northern one. That's a very strange placement. I mean, what the northern one does on the receptacle over here is still open up the beam of light from the northern side, right? It's the south one that's still not activated that will be triggered. It's just odd placement, that is all, right? Ooh, explosion, and now be very careful. You might be tempted to just go down. Beneath you will find the room with the hollow altar that we've been here in just a couple of minutes ago. But yeah, that would be a lethal fall. Now, first things first, let's also press this. This opens up a way back, but we still haven't actually unlocked the entrance into the Temple of Horus. This is the real tricky thing. We need to go back to the room with the hollow altar and just press a randomly appeared lever behind the sliding block. Actually, that could have been a normal grenade, but where's the fun in that? And you know what? Let me white shot these guys for good measure. See if that somehow ends up... Nah, I did not end up hitting another one. I was hoping that with white shot we could maybe kill both of them with 3 blasts. No, no, they're not piercing shot, they're white shot. Ah, so useless. Okay. I keep bullying ammunition type during the entire game. That's really interesting. Not sure if anyone has ever done that. Okay, and we're back. So, first things first, we didn't come here just for the large health pack. It is in fact the lever over here that opens up the path into the Temple of Horus. So technically I was misleading you with the 4 shaft keys, but they're still necessary component of that opening process. Now, yeah, so this is interesting. Let's see how deep this goes if we try to, you know, consider falling down. Yeah, and it's not a climbable surface. This would result in Lara breaking her neck. That's not good. So let's get out of here. There is an even more lower path we can choose instead. And by the way, when it comes to timing of these things, it's fairly easy, but always start jumping before the movement, as it takes Lara a while. Okay, and now I'm also gonna have a bit of fun. We have the flash selected, right? So let's just fire away, and the enemies have now spawned and will be blinded. Perfect. This one drops a small health pack, this one drops nothing, and that's why he deserves to die. Okay, okay. I admit, the flash grenades are just so much fun. Now, I did say he was... Oh, there it is. For a while I was worried his body fell into the pit. It can happen, by the way, yeah, and you will therefore not get your hands on the small health pack. Now, I mentioned retracing our steps. This is not because I want to go back to Khufu's Queen's Pyramids, even though that's an option. It's just when you now return onto this pathway, Red and Black Assassin will appear, and he will drop a large health pack, so you get more kick for your time. Sounds like large health pack is some sort of drug, which, well, technically it is. And there we go. You know what? I really love the fact how much we are using the grenade launcher. thanks to there being no kill count in-game, or well, I'd be sort of interested to know if there would be a kill count, if the game would keep track of that, if the glitch from previous games when it comes to explosive kills, granting you 2, 3 or sometimes even 4 points, would still count or not. Oh, bets. You know, we are literally now facing off against Seth's toughest minions, his army of bats, so let's not underestimate him. He's really throwing everything he has at us. Okay, that was over with pretty quickly. And another jump. This should just about do it. Perfect. Now, guess what? As a guy checking every single bit, I was happy to reveal a secret. Yep, indeed. So, it is pretty lame though. You will only find 10 normal crossbow bolts with picking this crossbow. I mean, up until now, I think you must have found a crossbow in order to progress. I would have to make a more thorough analysis to be absolutely sure. Oh, and one thing, if you want to see if the next enemy drops something, I would recommend this. Right? Because any other death would result in him falling off the platform, except for the explosion, but unfortunately he drops nothing. I just, you know, in case you want to be absolutely sure, wanted to show you how you can prevent him from falling, that's all. Alrighty then, and mind the health bag over here. We are now well on our way to finishing the game, which is absolutely exciting. 3 more of toughest Seth's minions, his absolute royal guard, the bats. Okay, let's get rid of them. All 3, please. Thank you, Lara. And now, for the finale. This time, we are low enough for us to climb down without breaking Lara's neck. It goes all the way up to the original top of the pyramid where we inserted the shaft keys. And you know what? Coming from our experience in the meteorite cavern, I actually thought we are gonna burn or something if we were gonna come into contact with this shaft of Moonlight. But no, nothing like that. It is completely and utterly safe, although pointless, but just wanted to point that out. Okay, we are nearing the final level. Just before that, and let's hold off from making another step, okay, because that is the next level. So, let me bring up the statistics screen. This was inside the Great Pyramid. Ah, look at that. Not only did we find all 10 items, killed all 23 enemies, we have found the game's final secret, the only secret in this level, finally bringing us to the 70 out of 70, reducing the secret missing anxiety that pretty much carried us during the entire game. Well, it's a little bit too late, I'm afraid, but still it feels amazing. Unlike in Tomb Raider 3, there are no more secrets to be found than the actual maximum count. It is going to be 70, so they didn't make a mistake there. Anyway, it feels pretty awesome. So, let me make a save here, and I will see you guys next time for the grand finale in the Temple of Horus. It is around the corner.